Hey there, inspiring guitarists, parents, or anybody that wants to help their child or theirself or anyone learn the guitar. That's what I do on my channel is I try to talk about tools that help people learn guitar. Well, we're going to talk today about the Loog. This has become a real buzz, Loog. It's loogguitars.com or Google Loog Guitars, L-O-O. Guitarists, initially, they see this as a 3-string guitar. And you see it says ages 8 plus, but many people say they've got younger children doing that. So we're going to talk about the Loog from the first impression that a guitarist like myself, someone that that does teach. I taught in high school, and then I had a 40-year life hiatus. So how can this guitar help children? Because I've done other videos about how ukuleles can help them, and learn rhythm and things of that nature. But this caught my attention. Now a lot of guitarists are like this is going to confuse them. This isn't going to do any good. I don't know so much about that. Now, this is their acoustic model, and it comes in all kind of colors. It's just the 3 strings, the lower, the high strings, E, B, and G, of a regular guitar. And how does it sound? It tunes just like a regular guitar. So, what do you get? You get this. It even has strap pegs, as you can see. And there's the one on the front. Has normal tuning keys. Hey, let's make a D chord real quick before I show you what else you get. They can take this D chord and apply it when they transition to a regular guitar. Can they do anything else? Well, we're going to show you how and how they've made this where I don't think someone's going to be overwhelmed. In other words, they're like, okay, what do I do next? I've handed the kid the guitar. So, I mean, but it's just the bottom of a normal guitar. And I mean, so there's so many things you can do with that. Come on, you can envision a kid learning Frere Jacques. All right, so let's get into what you get when you get the guitar. Well, inside the box, well, first of all, what you get, they've wrapped it up in this neat little pouch. Hello, rock star. And there's several things in there. Well, right off the bat, this stuck out to me as a guitarist. This is a string winder. So hey, if you're a guitarist and you bought this and you don't have a string winder, you get a string winder. Yeah, I know it's not much, but there's a pick and there's some stickers in here. Hello, Rockstar. Now let's talk about the meat of what you get. And you get all these flashcards. And you may think, oh, that's just going to confuse a kid. Well, the way they've done this, I don't think it will. So let's talk about just a couple of these from the first impression of a guitarist. How I felt when I opened this up, because I've heard people really beat up on this, and I don't know that we should. I'm going to do some further videos down the line. I'm going to conclude right here again with what a guitarist first impression is. So right off the bat, the very first card talks about tuning your Loog guitar, because it tunes just like a guitar does. It's the bottom 3 strings, E, B, and G. Then the next card talks about taking care of your Loog. And then the next card is the meat of all this. Hello, Rockstar. Now, you see that QR code? They give away free lessons. They're free. Okay, I think they have some extra things you can purchase, but the lessons are free. Now, are they any good? I don't know. I'll go there and check this out. I bought this with the anticipation of helping one of my younger grandchildren learn guitar. And I've talked about other things that help them, ukuleles, learning rhythm, things like that. But this is the key. Fender and Loog Guitars was smart enough to know that the initial learning had to be free. So we're going to see on that. But let me show you the rest of these cards, which if you just initially looked at, you might find overwhelming because you're like, oh my gosh, it's all these chords. That's just going to confuse a kid. They're not going to know what to do. Well, that's what the app is for. But let me show you something I found very interesting. Okay, here's an A minor chord. Okay? And then they've got the little, I don't know what this creature is, showing on the Loog where you put your fingers, including which finger, the first finger and the third finger. And then when you come up here, they've actually done a chord diagram, and they were very smart in my opinion. The red rectangle are the 3 strings available on the Loog. But look, they put the rest of the guitar beside it. That shows you how, remember, you're making an A minor chord with just the 2 blue dots, 2 fingers, because a chord is just 3 notes, which can include an open string. So this can apply when they transition to a regular guitar. They're just going to add another finger to get an A minor on a 6-string guitar. So this was very smart. But it would be overwhelming if you didn't know what was to come or what you can do. So is the app any good? I don't know. We'll look into that. But to me, this is promising. Now, I paid $129 for this. I picked red. They have electric ones too. And so I don't know the price of that. You can look that up. I just wanted the acoustic where I didn't have to fool with electricity and amps and things like that. But it's my understanding they got some pretty cool features for the electric guitars too. So this is something to me that is absolutely worth looking into. And I would ask guitarists, I realize they've still got to learn a regular guitar, but there are transition tools. Remember, some children, they're too small to even hold a big guitar, much less be able to get their arm around it and strum it. So this is starting to look pretty good to me. We'll look at it further. Anyway, have a great day.